Okay, welcome guys. My name is Nasir Qureshi. I'm a realtor, author, and a certified solar advisor. My brokerage is Texas Signature Realty. And today is December 6, 2023, 8:03 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're doing Wisdom Wednesday. This is a new series that I started last week. The goal to this Wednesday series is just one simple thing: give value to a real estate professional. Simple as that, right? We can contribute, we can share, we can learn from each other. So a little bit about myself, so we won't feel any strangers. I live in Houston from early 80s since I was a young boy and live with now with my wife and three children, Northwest Houston, wrote a few books. Nobody's special. And prior to being in a real estate industry, I was in direct sales and a legal industry as a senior litigation paralegal. And that's where all my gray hair came from the legal industry. So please, Miss Amal, our special guest for tonight, uh, tell us a little bit about yourself and then Mr. Tawari.
Sure. So, first, thank you so much for having me tonight. I really appreciate that so much.
You're welcome.
Um, my name is Amal. I'm actually a loan officer and also branch manager in Security National. Um, I'm actually, in the business for like 6 years now,
Wow.
but I love it so much. And before that, I was actually a social worker. So before I became loan officer, I was social worker, and I have a degree in social worker and also associate degree in science. And from nowhere, I became loan officer. It's a long story, but it just that's what happened. I um, I'm a mom for three kids. So I work from home, but I'm licensed in a lot of states: Texas, Virginia, Michigan, Arizona, Florida, California, Tennessee, and Maryland. But most of my business in Texas because this is where I locate. We are my branch is not huge, but I work in a big company, and we have I have three loan officers in my branch and two assistant. One of them speaks Spanish and the other speak Arabic, so we're trying to cover most of the community that they need help. This is about me and my business, I think.
Thank you so much for sharing and thank you for coming over. You are obviously very knowledgeable in what you do and in communication, and your business skills is awesome and phenomenal. And Mr. Tawari, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Lloyd. Grew up in New York, joined the Air Force, retired after 2 years, like paramedic. And then I went to work in Dubai for 10 years. Then I moved to Houston in 2015. In Dubai, I was a safety manager. In filter that was looking to improve.
Yeah. I'm so happy to meet you through Zoom, actually. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
hey,
meeting you.
Amal.
I was getting Mr. Tawari a little bit in and out. Were you getting also in and out a little bit? Or maybe it's just my internet.
Is in and out, but I was able to hear him.
Hear
Yeah.
him a little bit. Well, very strong and very diverse background, and thank you for your service for what you did and awesome New
My
York and
pleasure.
big weather change, right?
Hey,
Yes, fantastic. So, all the attendees will get. I have written a few books, so let me share with you. So this is our flyer. So learn about different loans for your clients, residential and commercial loans. Miss Amal will go over all that. Down payment assistance program, how to get more leads. I'll talk a little bit about that as well. And other realtor here is Mr. Tawari. If Mr. Tawari has a listing, then he's welcome to share with us his listing, because one attendee will win to showcase a listing live on Zoom. So we'll promise on that. So I will start with Miss Amal. So Miss Amal, tell us about commercial and residential loans. Tell us about it. There are so many of them, I know, right?
There is a lot. There's many, especially the residential now. A lot of them actually it's non-QM loan. Okay, so when we talk about residential, we talk about traditional loan and non-traditional loan. And the non-traditional mean the commercial, like the non-QM loan. So when we talk about traditional loan, mean FHA, conventional, USD loan, and VA loan. At this point, a lot of clients, unfortunately, they may be not qualified for traditional loans because of the interest rate is high. So a lot of them, they actually end up with non-QM loan, especially with the self-employed. So we have, for example, bank statement loan, we have profit and loss. We even have a new program, we call it VOE, and we can talk about it, especially the bank statement loan without profit, without the profit and loss without bank statement. So everyone know about the FHA conventional, so we don't need to talk about it. I want to focus more on non-QM loan because not a lot of people actually aware of these programs.
Please go ahead.
Yes. For example, like the bank statement, with the bank statement loan, we take a 12-month average, for the business. When, like, let's say, for example, like there is a business deposit like 100,000. We take this 100,000 and we divide it by 2, okay, because we hit him with 50% expense. But if the CBA provides us a document or letter that actually his expense is 25, we give him 75,000 from this 100,000. So the self-employed, very well known, they don't like to claim taxes because they pay a lot of taxes. So they maybe they're making 200 or 300, and you will go see Schedule C and their Schedule K, maybe they have just 20,000. So most of the self-employed, they actually go this route with bank statement loan. There is also profit and loss. Okay, profit and loss, we use it more if, sometimes the business have non-sufficient fund, or maybe there's not a lot of deposits, maybe they're getting cash or something. So this profit and loss is very unique because there is 2 programs with the profit and loss. One with bank statement, which is we provide just the last 2-month bank statement to kind of, certify the information that the CPA provide with the profit and loss, or no bank statement. Okay, so just the profit and loss, the CPA will write the profit for this business, and the underwriter just go with this one. No question asked. We just we just take it as is. There is a new program, very unique, which is the VOE, and I started doing it recently. Like I just closed it like last month. It was very unique because the people they work in gas station or they W2, but actually they take a lot of money under the table. They don't really put all the money in the W2 so they can get the benefit of Medicaid or food stamp, whatever it, or they don't want to pay taxes. So they have a deal with their employer that, okay, give me 1,000 and give me the 2,000 cash. Okay, so this person, the W2, he's not qualified for regular loan. So this program is actually, we call it VOE. So they send him through third party VOE to fill it. Okay, and the HR or the manager, he just write it. If he writes 5,000, they take the 5,000. If he writes 6,000, they take the 6,000. No bank statement provided to prove that actually the money went to his account. No W2, no pay stub, just the VOE from the business owner or the HR. And this one, the down payment, 3.5 down payment. This is when also not just that, 3.5, it also come under FHA loan. So this is very unique. Bank statement loan, typically 20% down payment. They can go with 10% if they actually their credit score 700 and above.
Could you
Okay.
repeat that again? Last line, please.
Okay, if it's bank statement loan,
Uh-huh.
they can go 10% if their credit score above 700.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if it's below 700, they
I'm
have to
making
go.
notes. I'm
Yeah.
making notes. Eh?
No, that's good.
Yeah, of course. This is very important information. But sorry not to cut you off. So over 700 is 10%. Below
Mhm.
below 700 is 20% for bank statement.
20, yes, that's
Okay.
right. With the VOE, 3.5 down payments.
I love the VOE, and I want to thank you from learning that from you. You are the first loan officer who told me about that, and I've been promoting that, and I'm getting a lot of attention. You know, I know a lot of
Yeah,
loan officers, and the VOE is amazing. It is FHA at 3.5%.
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
I,
Yes.
I promise you, when actually this people was going to the closing table, okay, and I was like, inside my heart, is they really closing the deal today? I really did it. I was like, I couldn't believe myself that actually I was able to get it.
Yeah,
And it was easy file. It wasn't really hard. It was just it was that easy that I can't even believe it. It's happening,
right.
because typically FHA loan is very difficult, but it was easy. And not only that, like they actually can get gifts, So the only thing actually this loan take longer time because we were supposed to get clear to close within 20 days, but because they don't have the money, they end up with a gift. We have to give the bank statement from the donor. We have to give the bank activity. So that's what actually make the process longer. But it was easy process other than that, so it's very unique. But just so that I'm not like this is for fact actually, but non-QM loan, the profit and loss and all this thing. I mean, I will consider myself one of the experts in this kind of deals, because I done it a lot, and I felt like that it's needed for the client at this point to get qualified for loans. Because like I have a client yesterday, he wanna like his rent is 2,700, you know. So the
Yeah.
rent is getting higher, and the just mortgage still will be cheaper than rent. Not only that, I mean, when actually they go apply for rent, they need, I believe, what three double their income. I mean, with mortgage, you don't need even a three double the income. It's just like typically is ratio 50-50. So getting actually a rent harder than buying a house.
Yeah,
But the
absolutely.
credit score is important. Most of the client I can't help them is when they actually have low credit score.
And could you be more specific? I mean, because that's the really big challenge for all of us. You know, everyone that is involved on a real estate table, from realtor to the loan officer, what is it, 580? That magic number?
580, yeah, 580, 580, yeah, 580. I mean, I have actually client for I hope I still Lewid, right? Lewid, I'm so sorry, I may spell it wrong. I have one client. She applied. I work with him, by the way, so he sent me a client too, and I felt so bad because their income checked out. And today, actually, I did soft credit for them, and it was 516, so I couldn't approve them. So I told them, okay, listen, I think we have to work with, credit repairs because I mean, some cases I can give advice, but if the credit score is really low and they have a lot of collection and charge off, you really need someone to actually step in and help.
Yeah. Mr. Tawari, do you have any questions or comments at this point?
No, I just want to verify that VOE, what is that? Verification of employment letter?
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
and they can, I understand the part where they get a letter
They can what?
and they can write the amount that they
I mean, yes, I'll be honest with you, yes. Yeah,
without them
no,
having to provide bank statements. And you
No.
said the minimum credit score for that program is
5. Okay, so for this program, if it's below, like between 580 to 600, they have to put 10% down payment. But if it's above 600, they can be qualified for 3.5.
okay.
And who does the verification? I know you mentioned third party, but who is that third party?
Equifax.
Equifax, which is a non-government agency, correct?
Yes, non-government. Yeah. It's third party. We pay for them for that.
Equifax does that. They call and blah blah blah, and that's it. And
Yeah,
so
and they just make it look good. Let me tell you this. I mean, this lender, this is not QM lender, okay? This lender, I mean, they actually, I mean, let's be realistic, right? I mean, they just take the VOE word, right? Like the manager word, right? But I mean, they really didn't really do the diligent work to certify the information, you know. So they know, I mean, it's some information maybe not correct, but they still go with it. Different than the traditional, you know, with a traditional loan, everything has to be perfect. You know, the year to date is different in $1. Trust me, we have to certify why it's below, why it's declining, why and why. You know, so it's too much work for a traditional loan for the client to go. Non-QM loan, I mean, it's a lot of work for us as a lender. I mean, I spend a lot of time, me and my team doing the non-QM loan, but it's really less headache for the clients.
yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it. Now, I wanna go a little bit deeper on this credit thing, right? Because it's so important, right? For everybody, for us and for you guys, everything. The client tells me they have 580, they have 590. They send me a screenshot. I'm talking about not Credit Karma. I don't believe in those things. I know they're good, whatever, but I really go for 3 credit bureaus, the source. They send me the screenshots, and then they go to the loan officer, and their middle score or something come back with 470 or 480. Which score is important? What you guys are considering? Tell us, please.
The middle score.
What
The
is the
middle.
middle score?
It doesn't matter really. One of them. It need to be the middle. You know, I mean,
That's
it
it.
can.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be. So in other words, it could be TransUnion 600 and Equifax 580 and Experian is 579. You will go with 580. Is that what middle is?
That's actually very right. Yeah. That's actually very right. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I
So
received comment.
yeah, so whatever is the middle score, you will go with that, right?
That is correct, actually.
From those 3 bureaus, nothing, no
Yeah.
FICA, no credit source, or nothing. It has to be from those 3 bureaus.
Yeah, this is what every lender go with, because this is actually the source that when they responsible for, because so the way how it works, so the banks or the creditor typically they report for this 3 agency. Okay,
Correct.
that's why they are in control. That's why we have to go with their credit score, because they actually the people who, like the Bank of America, if you have late payment, they will notify this 3 agency that Nasir has late payment or Amal has a charge off or something, you know. So that's why we have to go with this 3 agency, because the 3 agency we trust. And there's no other agency actually any lender use. There's no other agency even exists, to be honest with
Exist,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we have to go with this 3. But I mean, I see what you're saying about why our credit, hit is different than the Karma or whatever it is. Even Chase Bank, you go to your credit score, maybe show you that you're 620. Or then when you pull the hard inquiry or the soft inquiry for the mortgage, it will be different. Okay. Typically, I don't know why, to be honest with you. I have no idea why, but typically it's a 10%, 10 to 20 point difference. but not 100 different now.
Okay. 10 to 20 point and DTI 50% and less, correct?
So it depends.
Mm-hmm.
If it's FHA loan, it's 47 to 57. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
the back ratio can be 47, and then the front ratio will be 50.
So FHA are the good guys.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Conventional is 50. It's yeah. I mean, the FHA is they easier, and typically the rate is better too with
Right.
FHA. Mhm.
I was reading a press release a few weeks ago, over 570,000 loans approved by FHA.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. Especially now in this market, I feel it's easier to get qualified for FHA than conventional because of the credit, because of the interest rates. You know, I can put someone on 7.5 for conventional, but FHA I can go to 6.875.
Could you elaborate a little bit on buy down points? If we want to buy down put some money on and buy down some points.
So
Rates.
buy down the rate, the seller has to pay for it. The buyer cannot pay for it. You know, so the seller has to pay for buy down the rate. Buy down the rate is like I always called it like a kind of anesthesia. You know, like when you give someone like something to sleep and then wake up with a bad dream. The same with buy down the rate, because buy down the rate is temporary. Okay, so the seller, I know the seller will pay the cost, okay, but it's temporary. So if the rate, for example, now 7.5, they put him on 5.5, and then 6.5, and then 7.5, okay. But there is a cost, like almost for that 10,000. You know, this 10,000 will go nowhere. I mean, it's technically they do the prepaid interest. That's what it is. The buy down the rate is pay the interest upfront. So instead of actually do buy down the rate, it's better to put this 10,000 toward your closing costs, okay? Or maybe put more down payment, or maybe actually lower the rate, the actual rate, not buy down the rate, the actual rate. But now I don't really recommend even buy down the rate or even buy the rate itself, because I mean, it's still high, the rate is high, and we all know that in one point this is gonna change, because it's just I mean, we're not expecting this gonna stay a long time, you know. We're expecting by next April the rate will go down to the at least 6.5.
Great. You said that you are recommending buy downs or you are not
No, I
recommending?
don't. No, I don't.
You don't. Okay.
No, I don't. It's waste money. There is no reason for it. Because buy down the rate is like kind of a prepaid interest. So you pay the interest upfront. That's what it is.
Okay. Mr. Tawari, any questions or comments so far?
No, I got.
Great. So, um, Miss Amal, we're getting really honestly, I don't know about Mr. Tawari, but I'm getting a very valuable session here over here, right? With Miss Amal. Could you please tell us a little bit about the
Sure.
down payment assistance program and how they can combine with, let's say, let me put a scenario. Mr. Joe contacts me and his credit is 630. Okay. And he doesn't have money to put down payment. His willingness is there. He may qualify for what let's walk from there. Down
Yeah.
payment assistance program, and can it be combined with other, and how much it can go? Can we combine also two down payment assistance program? Can you walk us through, please?
Yeah. So the down payment assistant, I mean, I typically we have unique program that we do it in house for the down payment assistance. Okay. I don't like to use T-Shack or the county one because it's most of the time it go wrong. I mean, if you actually have two underwriters touching the file, I mean, one underwriter, and God know what we suffer. Imagine two underwriter and state underwriter, so they will be more strict and they will look at the things in different way. And unfortunately, with down payment assistant, they have to underwritten the file from their side too. So that's why we offer in Security National down payment assistance, that we do it in-house. And I just closed deal like last week for down payment assistant that we did it in-house, and I'm working on one now. It's very easy process. One underwriter touch the file, he will not even feel he's doing down payment assistant. There is no headache, nothing like that. Down payment assistant is 3% or 5%. 3% if he wanted to be forgivable. So if he wanna just get 3%, the lender will forgive him. Like he doesn't need to pay this money back in any way. Okay, but if he's getting 5%, he will pay this money back. And this is actually with all kind of down payment assistance. There's some forgivable and some non-forgivable. So I recommend the 3% because if they refinance, they don't need to pay this money back. But there's a client, they will say, no, that's fine. We're just gonna go 5%. And and when the refinance come, we will talk about it. But I like the down payment assistant. I believe there's a lot of people, they need it. And typically it's FHA loan.
So help me understand. They go get let's say they get approved for 3% forgivable down payment assistance program. They got it. Now they're gonna have to get the full FHA traditional loan and other approval going to need it by some.
No,
No, it's just
no.
all one in umbrella.
No, it's one an umbrella. Yeah, I mean, there's some client I will do regular approval for them, and then they will tell me, "Can we do the down payment assistance?" They will not even feel the process. We just do it
Oh, okay.
internally.
That's where I was confused at personally.
Yeah, but this is in-house. But if you use Mufti Shack or you use the Harris County, it will be different story. We have to.
I'm certified with T-Shack and everything.
You like them?
I don't like to talk bad and negative about people's back, even as a company, but I'm going to put it in this way, which is honestly true facts. I send several people there, and those several people call me back. I said no one is picking up phones and returning
Yeah,
the phone calls.
yeah, yeah.
So when I found you,
Mhm.
down payment in assistant in-house
It's
plans
much
and loans and
easier. It's
oh
much
my
easier.
gosh, it was such a relief.
Yeah, but you shouldn't really send a client for T-Shack. What you should do if you want a T-Shack, you should send this client to the loan officer. I mean, I'm certified with T-Shack too.
Yeah.
So we actually do it. Yeah, we take care of it. It's not like they will not. So the client, they don't communicate with T-Shack. I mean, we as a lender, we communicate with T-Shack because we certified lender to work with T-Shack. So it's gonna be more harder that they will not pick the phone for sure. They will not, because even for us as a lender, sometimes we have hard time to reach for them.
Yeah.
They're not easy to communicate with. Typically, in any government or any down payment assistant, I mean, it just like kind of they make favor for the people and just is not. They don't treat the people right, and this is really annoying.
Excellent. Let me see. Okay.
Hey, Amal, can I ask?
Yeah.
On that 5%, you said it's not forgivable. Is it forgivable after?
No, it's never forgivable.
Never.
Yeah, he has to pay
3%
back.
is-
Mhm. But the 3%, it is forgivable. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 3% is a deal.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go.
3% is a no-brainer, yeah.
Yeah, and then like I have this client, I mean this agent, she's writing an offer for her right now, actually. So what she did, I'm giving her down payment assistant, and she got 10,000 seller concession. So this client will come to the table with nothing.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Excellent.
Especially now. I mean, the market now, it's like, I mean, a lot of people, they didn't see it, unfortunately, but I see it. It's a buyer market. It
It
is a buyer,
is. It
you
is.
know. People like they submit an offer, they will just, they will ask for seller concession, they will ask for a reduction in the sale price, they can have, you know, the control how the process work, but not like COVID, but just to let you know, that's why I keep telling my clients and the agents, like when the rate go down, this is will not be privilege anymore. You will not have this privilege anymore. So this is the time when actually you have to buy house or investment or something like that. Because when the rate go down, we're gonna go back to COVID again. Okay. About the investment, we also have the DSCR. With DSCR, anyone qualify for DSCR if they own primary. Like, so if there is investor, they wanna use their money, invest their money, and instead of putting this money in the bank, you know, they can put 20% down payment or 25% down payment, no income check, nothing. Just the house need to have rent value. So if the mortgage payment is 3,000, the rent has to make 3,000. Okay, so this is for investor. And this is not just for the people actually that live in USA. There's this program also for the foreign national. Like if someone live in Canada,
Canada,
or
a lot of Canadians, yeah.
yeah, I just closed one yesterday in Canada, like one of the client in Canada. He put 25% down payment. There is no credit for sure. There is no income. We just send the appraisal to the house, and the house made value, and we closed it. A very easy file.
We're talking about 20%, 25%.
25 for foreign national, 25.
And
For
for the
the citizen here is 20.
okay. It's a good plan too.
There is a lot of programs out there, but not a lot of people like aware of it. You have to recreate, yeah, do it so you can talk about it. This is the issue.
I took like 3 CE courses about the loan and
Uh-huh.
mortgages,
Uh-huh.
and I learned so much from you in last 30 minutes that I did not even learn from those 3 CE courses about the loan and mortgages. You are there. You're just making it very simple and to understandable things like this, and it
It is simple. It is simple. That's why
yeah,
it is.
it pumps me up. It excites me to go right now, get out of my
Yes,
chair and go get some clients and get them some loans and let's go do some real
and
estate. I
yeah.
feel pumped up and empowered, right, Mr. Tawari?
Same here. I feel the exact same.
Even though I'm a little bit under
He's
weather,
he's
recovering.
doing it. He's doing it, and I feel so bad because he did send me few deals, and I was at April. I believe um I believe I sent them one approval. The others, like they have credit challenge that we working on their credit, But I mean, this is the only reason why people can't be qualified, unfortunately, is the credits. Other than that, they should be fine if they have down payments.
I'll
Right.
send you some better quality leads.
What?
So I'll send you some better quality leads.
Yeah, no, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're doing good job, actually. You're doing good job. You're doing amazing job. I mean, these people are like these people are potential buyer. Okay, I mean, let me tell you this story. Okay, I have this client. They communicate with me 2 years ago. Okay, Amal, I want to be qualified for home and all this thing. So anyway, I mean, I studied their file and I told them what to do and how to be qualified because they didn't qualify. Today, I send them approval with 350,000. After 2 years, we never turn anyone down. We have to take it seriously. So even if you have challenging clients, actually, this is the blessing. I was telling my assistant today, I feel so good because I mean, imagine after 2 years, since for someone pre-approval with this amount, it's a blessing,
That's
So
pretty good.
we take it seriously. We take every lead seriously, and we send him back to his agents.
Yeah. Like that.
I want to remind on my virtual background, there's a domain you see 1minute.today. If when you have time, go there, 1minute.today, and that's my digital business card. It'll ask you for your email. So send me your email and I will send you my best-selling book on Amazon. One of them is How to Sell Your House Fast, 53 tips value to get full seller's value and hassle-free sale. And actually, I want to share with you the proof of bestseller, right? I like to a little brag a little bit sometimes. So there you go. Where did it go? Give me just a second.
You wanna talk about how to get more leads, or we done? You wanna bring this up? How to bring more leads?
Yes, I want to talk about how to get more leads. Give me just a second. So there you go. This is actually my next book is going to be published next. I'm working on it. And here it is. I'll share with you. This is the cover page of my next book.
Nice.
And you're getting access to this. Supercharge your real estate business, 100 cost-effective ways to generate leads for real estate agents.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the cover page. Okay. And I'm going to go over with straight from the manuscript. So we'll go first. Let's go. We'll go. So let's go with this. Number 17, tip number 17. So you're getting some access to my book, which is not even published. And I thought a lot about it and I write. So number 17 tip is attend fundraiser and charity events.
Mhm.
So we are in people's business. The more people we know, the more possibilities we have. Local fundraiser, we can connect with people, we can donate, get more exposure. That's one tip. Okay. Next tip is send handwritten notes to people. Very conventional. We know this. Actually, in this fast society, if we send a handwritten note to our previous clients or in the neighborhood that we're focusing on, that really impresses, especially on birthdays, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Create an online directory of resources, like loan officer, mortgage broker, real estate attorney, home inspector, title company, different parts of the team. So that shows to the people that you are well connected. They know that we know what we're doing, and they're in a right place and spot. And everyone wants to save their time, and you have resources.
Mhm. No,
Host
that's
host a giveaway online or offline event, right? So I'm working on one of my tips right now, Wisdom Wednesday, right? So it's a giveaway webinar for real estate professionals. Um, we can give away different things. We can come up with different things. Like my wife, she makes candles, right? Sometimes we give away some candles, very nice, beautiful candles. And I have written a book, so I give away, and I'm going to think about doing that for the prospecting also as well, right? For people who wants to buy houses. We know this Google AdWords. I'm not a big fan of it. It's like nitros. You know, nitros are steroids on car. The nitro, so it gives the nitros boost to your Google profile, AdWords, and pay per click. But as soon as the money goes out, everything falls down. But it brings, so the Google AdWord is one. Video marketing strategy. When we get a listing, do video. I have a great photographer that I'm friends with. I'm going to bring him on Wisdom Wednesday. But one of the best ways that I get I get the leads is from my solar business. And solar, I'm a believer since 2015, and solar is great. And I'm going to play a 4 minutes video with you to show you what this is. Give me just a second. So the website that I would like you to see is, just a moment. There you go. So unitedforsolar.com. Unitedforsolar.com. If you can write that, unitedforsolar.com. I'll put it in chat. Unitedforsolar.com. For real estate professional, realtors, mortgage loan officer, title company, anything that we're doing in real estate as a professional, this is a cheat sheet for a real estate professional. You can make money like double dipping all day long. This is a cheat sheet for being in a solar business. So so learn about solar. Consumers come over here and they watch my website, watch a couple of minutes video, 25-year guarantee, no money down, increase home value, things like this. And if they want to know about the home-based business, it goes to right here, first video. But then I'll share this video with you. Sharing sound. Let me see. Yeah. I get a lot of leads. I'll show you how.
Hey there, Dave Bengal, founder and CEO of Apricot Solar. You know, with over 100 million single-family homes in the US and less than 3% having solar, the opportunity over the next couple of years as another 20 to 30 million Americans go solar is unprecedented. In fact, over the next decade, Apricot will produce over 1,000 solar millionaires as this transition happens from fossil fuels to renewable, and the largest wealth transfer in history occurs. So how is this possible? It's possible because Apricot has the lowest pricing in the nation on solar direct to the consumer. The second thing is we deliver the most value with our partnerships with Vivint Smart Home and Freedom Forever and premium products. Nobody can deliver more value at the price that we do to the homeowner. And thirdly, it's our customer service creating a 5-star customer experience. So how can you participate? Well, the way you can participate is by joining Apricot in a couple of different ways. You may want to join as as a solar advisor and actually join our team, learn and go through our training program, and become a solar expert that converts homes to renewable energy. For some, this could be a six-figure or even multiple six-figure income. And for leaders in our industry, it could be a seven-figure annual income. Converting homeowners to solar customers, either in-home face-to-face or even selling virtually from the comfort of their own home. Another way to join is as an affiliate. And what this looks like is you're not going to change anything you're doing. Maybe you're a full-time realtor, or you're a mortgage broker, or another professional sales career. We are not trying to get you to quit your job and join Apricot. We want to partner with you because here's what we know. You've got probably 100 strong relationships conservatively, and those people have 100 strong relationships. That's 10,000 people. A percentage of those folks are going to go solar in the next 12 months for sure. Let's say conservatively 1%. Probably more like 2, 3, or even 5%. 1% of 10,000 people is still a lot of homeowners going solar. Switching to solar is a no-brainer. With inflation rising higher and higher and no end in sight, and the cost of fuel and energy raising year over year, homeowners are getting squeezed with rising utility costs. It's no surprise so many homeowners are switching to solar so they can lock in their rates and have immediate savings of 20 to 30%, and in some states as much as 50% of their annual energy costs. And my question to you is, who do you want them to buy solar from? Do you want them to buy from a company that does not care about the customer, is going to give them a poor experience, and is going to charge them as much as possible? No. Of course, you want to take care of your friends and family, and you want to make sure that they don't overpay, they get what they need, and they have a great experience. So how does it work? You can participate in two ways. The first way, come on board as a solar advisor. Take our 4-week Academy course and learn everything you need to know to become an expert in the home. Your average solar commission is going to be anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000. The second way to participate is as an affiliate. When you refer someone from your network and simply make a warm introduction, you will get half of that commission. So with doing 10% of the work, you can literally earn half of a solar commission. With inflation and job displacement caused by the pandemic, there's never been a stronger focus on the gig economy. Everyone we know has got something going on the side. Whether you're driving cars for a living, delivering food, renting out a room in your house, everyone is looking for a way to bring extra income into their home. And what you need to know is there is no better side gig than referring homeowners to go solar. There is no affiliate program, there is no part-time job, and there's no app that will pay you more than Apricot Solar for referring homeowners to go solar. So what's next? You might be thinking one of three things. The first one is, Dave, I'm ready to go. Put me on the team. Or number two, you might be thinking, hey, I've got some questions. I need a little bit more information first. Or three, maybe it's not for you or the right time for you, but you're thinking of someone that you want to refer. And what I want to tell you guys is there's no question off limits. We have a very transparent culture that I'm super proud of. The more you look into Apricot, the better we look. So get back to the person that referred you to this video, and they can help you get all the information that you need. And I look forward to welcoming you to the team.
So tell me, what did you like the best about this video?
It was pretty informative.
When I do open house, I get more solar leads than real estate leads.
Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, I believe you, I believe you, I believe you.
And this is the time, and then real estate, is up and down, is also oversaturated by real estate professional realtors. Solar still has great room. And like the video says, is 2 or 3% people in the entire America has solar, and 97%, which is, there are 100 million houses, single family houses in the US, approximately. 2 or 3%, which is 2 or 3 million houses in the United States has solar. 97 million houses. By law, President Joe Biden signed an executive order number 14057. Google it. By law, we have to go renewable energy by 2035.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's good to
And we
know.
are in trouble, though, as people. So this is a great window of opportunity. It goes hand to hand. It's a cheat sheet. So it goes hand to hand. I'm able to do this comfort and the. So thank you so much, guys, for everything, for joining. And the next event is, let me see. Give me just a moment. Just a moment, sorry. Oh yeah, there you go. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how to do this home business of solar, take a screenshot of this very important event happening tomorrow, Zoom.
Mhm.
It's completely 100% free event. It's multimillionaires, iconic, my teachers are coming tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Live nationalbroadcast.com, password 911. I'll be there as well. And take a screenshot of that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Next guest is next Wednesday. We have attorney Rex A. Mann, partner at Mann and Phillips PLC in Heights. He focuses on real estate area of law, and he'll be our special guest. This is the flyer for next Wednesday. Take a screenshot of that as well if you like. Same link, same time, Wednesday. Any questions or comments?
Yeah, do you have any question
I
or you?
learned a lot.
Well, I want to thank
Yeah, Amal.
both of you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you for having attending this, and it was a great session and time, and
No, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we'll keep in touch. Okay. Any question, please don't hesitate to reach out. And you know me, I'm always like answering right away. So
yeah, Mr. Tawari, please connect 1 minute dot today, and go there, shoot me an email or Facebook Messenger.
Sounds good.
Okay, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have
Thank
a
you.
good one. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.